Alrighty, second process work thing. I have a mic now. I found it. I didn't steal it, I found it. So I want to talk about three things for this process work thing. I want to talk about what I used for the player, the disc, and the fish. Because for each of the three, I put a sprite over top, and I just want to talk about how they work. So to start off, the player is a standard. It is a circle. Players is a standard circle. It has all of the It has everything that it needs. It has the collider. It has the collider so that the disc and the fish don't interact with it. Give me a sec. In funky ways. Second thing is the disc. The disc is, or let me explain. The sprite for it is a shell. The idea is it's a circular shell, so it's sort of. Let me try and draw it for you here. Sort of looks like this. Not the best drawing, but it works. The idea is, since it's a circular shell, it'll operate like a circle. The disc has everything it needs. It has the collider. I can write better because I'm using my dominant hand. It also has the, or let me just put 2D in front of for these. Both has the collider and it has the rigid body for it so that it can actually fall. Because I can't write rigid, I'm too sick for that. Can fall. There we go. And the fish. The final thing that can actually score the fish. The fish is a actual fish picture I found online. The fish is a cylinder. Why? Because at least the fish picture, let me just sort of draw it out here. Just sort of looks. There's your artist's depiction of what the fish looks like. It sort of looks like that. And that sort of looks like a cylinder, at least to me. So it has everything that it needs. It has the collider, and it has the 2D can fall. Or it has the rigid body, so it can fall. It also. That's it for that. Thing number two, while I'm talking and thinking about it, the triggers. I want to talk about those. Talked a little bit about them in the first process work, but I want to go into more detail. Let me see. Here. I do. So, let me just pop the lid off of this one. Give me a sec. Mazel tov. Anyway, so we got two triggers. We got the score and we also have the fish trigger. We got score, we got fish. What does score do? It's pretty self-explanatory. What the score does is it gives score. So this is the score trigger. Let me just put. There we go, triggers. So you have the score trigger. It gives score, and it can also interact with the scorekeeper. The scorekeeper is what helps keep score. So I'll write that down now. Scorekeeper helps keep score. Then we have the fish trigger. The fish trigger does something different. When it's toggled, it activates fish mode. I don't know if that's very visible, but yeah, activates fish mode. Yep. Now, fish mode, this one interacts with the player. So, for example, you take a disc, it enters the fish trigger. This interacts with the player, activates fish mode. One thing that differentiates score from fish is that fish cannot interact fish trigger cannot interact with scorekeeper. The reason why is because scorekeeper is for the points. This dictates points, so this helps out with the points for your actual score. Meanwhile, the fish trigger only interacts with the player for fish mode, because scorekeeper doesn't need to know about fish mode. It only needs to know about the points. Two different triggers for two different lost my word there. Two different triggers for two different purposes. Now, while I could combine these together into one, it's much easier if I have them split into two different. Sorry about that. Move the camera. If they interact separately instead of together, because it makes my job a lot easier, makes coding a whole lot easier, even though I have to create another script. But that's it for the second process work check-in. I'll probably do another one talking about another thing I've added.